how's everybody doing today? Yeah, you seem like a good crowd. Well, you know, except for you. You're giving me a look like you want to stab me with a fucking pitchfork. I know, it's the same look my parents gave me when I told them I wanted to be a stand-up comedian. So. A little bit about myself, you know, I started doing stand-up because I thought it might help me get laid. It hasn't at all. In fact, it's done the exact opposite. When women hear you want to be a comedian, they walk in the opposite direction. I might as well be saying, I want to be broke and miserable for the next decade and a half. You into that? No, but I think part of it is I have a real boyish face. You know, I've one of those faces where you just want to, you know, tussle my hair and tell me to try again, even though I didn't fail anything in the first place. Thank you. You know, I tried fixing that. I tried growing my hair out longer and growing a mustache. When I walk down the street, people ask me how Scooby-Doo is doing. You know, anytime I try to grow a beard, it looks like somebody came up to me and splashed ink on my face. Like I'm a fucking walking Rorschach test. If I don't shave for 2 days, I have people coming up to me going, oh, I feel sad. Piss off, fuck you. You know, I do this show a lot here. You know, anybody who's seen me do this show here knows that I like to complain about certain things, you know, because the things in society kind of piss me off. Like, have you ever been standing on a really long line and there's an old person next to you? And they lean over just to let you know that back in their day, things ran a little bit faster. Well, thanks to the telegraph, Grandpa, but unless you have a fucking time machine, that information is currently irrelevant. The guy's holding the one pair of pants he got from the early 1900s section of the store. You know what really bothers me, though, is when people use the word crazy when it's not really needed. You know, a lot of the time you hear this shit around graduation. You know, people go, "Can you believe we're graduating? Isn't that crazy?" No. It's completely believable, actually. It would be weird if you successfully completed a 4-year program in school and you didn't graduate. What would be crazy is if Abraham Lincoln flew a spaceship down when you finished school and told you that the two of you had to save the universe. That would be crazy. I have this one friend, and women are more guilty of this than men, but I have this one friend, she constantly uses the word random improperly. She'll be like, oh, you know, I ran into my friend Jessica at the bar the other night. It was so random. Well, does your friend Jessica live near the bar? Yes. Does your friend Jessica drink? Yes. Well, then it's barely coincidental. It would be random if you walked in and saw a giraffe standing at the bar. But, you know, I'm one of those, what do you call it, borderline alcoholics. Yeah. So I watch a lot of late night TV, you know, TV looks different at 1 in the morning after you've had a few drinks, you know, I mean, let me tell you, 6 beers deep, Flow from Progressive starts to look pretty damn good, you know. But I love these, you know, you ever catch commercials late at night, you know, you see these commercials for a used car dealership, and what does the guy say? He's always like, bring the whole family down to the used car dealership. What kind of delusional asshole thinks that a used car dealership is a viable family outing? Honey, put on the good earrings. We're going down to the used car dealership. Oh, I thought you were getting on stage. We could have done a dance number. But yeah, they're always like, you know, they always say, you know, fun for the whole family. Like, yeah, we bring the kid too. Well, he's 13. Yeah, they said they give him a fucking balloon. He'll shut his mouth. But they always have names that begin with adjectives, like Crazy Pete or Wild Bill. You know, when I'm buying something that is essentially a 2-ton death machine, I don't want to buy it from a guy named Crazy Steve. Like, imagine getting into an accident. Officer, I have no idea what happened. Crazy Steve, vouch for it. They always say in the commercial, too, they'll do anything to, you know, make a sale. You know, they're like, I'll do anything to make sure you walk out of here with a car. I just want to put that theory to the test. Like, walk a live goat down to the used car dealership and be like, excuse me, Mr. Pete, or is it just crazy? I will buy your 4-door sedan if you eat this goat alive right in front of me right now. I'm not saying I've done that, but yeah, I've done that. You know, I was watching TV late at night the other night, and I came across this movie. You know, and you know, I like to watch movies late at night when I'm drinking. You know, for instance, the other night I watched Point Break for like the 50,000th time. Yeah, Point Break fans, all right. 2 of you are going to go to the Keanu Reeves fan club after, right? But I watch movies a lot, so I came across this film the other night. I had never seen it before. It was called Ass Gobblers 4. It was on HBO. I'd never seen Ass Gobblers 1 through 3. And, I figured, what the hell, I'd give it a shot. So the film starts off with this lady, and she's on the phone, and she orders a small pepperoni pizza. I thought there's some character development there. This chick likes junk food. That's pretty cool. But the delivery guy shows up, and he accidentally brought her. She ordered a small pepperoni. He accidentally brought her an extra large sausage. So now I'm getting really invested in it because conflict is the essence of drama, right? All right. But then right out of the blue, out of left field, she starts sucking his cock. Yeah, I know. I was appalled. I mean, I don't want to criticize the work of a filmmaker, but he kind of shoehorned that in there, hand-fisted it. There was no exposition, there was no sexual tension or chemistry. She just, started sucking his cock. So I start fast-forwarding it through, and it's, pretty much just anal sex and all that stuff. And then I get mad. I mean, here was a perfectly serviceable plot about a pizza delivery gone awry, and they had to ruin it with this shit. So, I mean, my curiosity got the best of me, so I said to myself, you know what, I'm going to go back and I'm going to watch Ass Gobblers 1 through 3. And they're all basically the same thing, except, the woman had a problem with her plumbing, all that stuff. And it baffled me. It really did. I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't figure out how someone could make the same movie 4 times in a row with the same plot, and basically it's just people getting fucked in the ass. I couldn't understand it. I mean, it was baffling to me. But then I figured it out. I had an epiphany. This is nothing new. I've seen this before. There have been 4 Transformers movies. I'm saying those movies suck. I usually like to end my set with a couple of impressions, so here it goes. Lately I've been watching a lot of basketball. Have you ever noticed that basketball commentators always sound mildly surprised by everything that's going on? Like they had no idea they were going to be watching a basketball game? So it's like, and it's Al Horford with the feed, and the pass to Kobe Bryant. What are these guys like in real life? And I'm having mayonnaise on my sandwich. Like having sex with their wife, and I'm about to come. I don't know why you married me. This is a marketing scheme they should come up with. But do you guys remember Stone Cold Steve Austin? Yeah. They should have Stone Cold's Cold Stone Creamer. They get 2 scoops of Rocky Roads. What? 2 scoops of Rocky Roads. What? 2 scoops. I'll tell you what, son. I can give you 2 scoops to shut the hell up and sprinkle on hands for free of charge. That doesn't sound appetizing. Why does everything cost $3.16? Here's Bane doing Monday Night Football from the last Batman movie, in case you didn't know. Yes, Aaron Rodgers drops back into the pocket. Go down for the 35-yard gain. All right, note to self, get rid of Bane. And to wrap things up, here's Christopher Walken ordering White Castle hamburgers. These burgers are way too small. I don't know why I bothered coming down here and spending my hard-earned cash on burgers that wouldn't even fill a midget. I don't know why I bothered coming here. If there's one thing my father taught me is quit while I'm ahead. My name is Darragh Riordan. Thank you guys for watching.
Darragh Riordan, let me hear it.